We here, man. We back, baby.
Yes,
This is Nobody Put Us On, episode 60. I'm so hyped, man. It's your boy Dutch Real P.
You already know, Father God.
Yo, Fi, what's up with you? Laughing up, yo?
What's up, man?
What's up with you?
Man.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good. You know what I mean?
It's about to be a new year.
New year.
The end of the year. It's 2020. We got a special guest in the building.
Yes, sir.
Yo, you want me to introduce you? My boy Cortez Bodega's in the building.
Brooklyn,
You know what
Murder
I'm
Ave
saying?
Gang.
You know what I mean? Make some noise, man.
Hold
Building.
on. First off, salute to y'all. A lot of shows ain't make it out of 2020.
That's a
Episode
fact.
60.
You already
Boom.
know.
Nobody put us
I
on.
appreciate that. That's
Nobody
an
put
honor,
us
yo.
on
That's an honor.
at
I
all.
appreciate
We gonna
that.
keep doing what we
Appreciate
do.
that.
You heard? A lot of
Yes,
niggas
that's
got
a
put
fact.
on and he still ain't make it out of 2020.
That's a fact.
Tell him. I appreciate
That's a
that.
fact, and that's why they sinking.
What's up?
Take a sip to that. What up, man? Yo, Taz, man, what's good, man? You know what? Before we get into what we're gonna get into, I gotta talk to my man Fi. Fi, what's up with you, man?
What's going
good?
on,
What's
man?
up,
Talk
man?
to
It's
me.
a New Year. Why you sound so dead?
Yeah,
What up?
I'm a little exhausted, but we gonna get through
gotta
it.
liven
You know what
up,
I mean?
man.
And I'm high because
Yo,
this nigga is an hour and a half late.
Yo, you the first. yo, Taz, yo, you
So
the
I'm
first.
just smoking.
You the first one that's late, like an hour. I ain't gonna hold you. son. You
I'm
gotta
never
just-
like that though.
I'm like, yo,
If I know I'm mad punctual, bro.
But
You know what I'm saying?
It's cool though. It's cool. You
Yeah,
follow
we here,
time.
though.
We
We here,
gonna
though.
we gonna make up
Fuck
for
with
it
you.
though.
That's a
Yeah,
fact.
yeah. But what's going on? What you been up to, man? What you been up to for the week? How you
I've been chilling, man. You know, just crossing the T's and dotting the I's for 2021. You know what I mean? Just trying to make it safely into the next year.
Yeah, definitely. How's you? How your week been?
I mean, my week has been good. You know what I mean? Happy Merry Christmas to everybody and
Happy
shit like
Kwanzaa.
that. You know, but you know, this time of the year, a lot of people just like relax, so this is their vacation. But for me, it's been go time. Like it's
Yeah.
like the countdown more than anything. You know what I'm saying? So I just been tunnel vision, bro. You know what I'm saying? In the studio, you know, doing these interviews, just shaking hands, kissing babies, doing everything I gotta do.
Yeah, I
You know
feel
what
you.
I'm
I
saying?
feel you. I feel you. And for me, I ain't gonna front, man. I've been working. I've been chilling. You know, I'm looking forward to heading into the new year. I'm kind of excited. Yo, we came in fourth quarter. We ending out strong. We had some good guests. They fuck with us. The streets is fucking with us.
Yeah,
you know what
they
I'm
loving
saying?
it right now.
The whole town is fucking with us, and I appreciate that. Shout out to S Street Media. You know what I'm saying? They've been holding us down, so shout out to them too. I gotta give they rose. I gotta give out people they flowers today, man, because it's the end of the year. And last
End of the
episode,
year.
I ain't gonna front. We was lit the last
Yo,
episode.
we was so lit.
Yo, we was
Too
lit.
lit to a point where I like, damn, I gotta cut
Who
this
y'all
off.
was with?
Nah, we ain't even had.
Yo,
It was a
we had
recap,
no-
a recap
And y'all
show.
just got fucked up.
We got
lit.
fucked up before the show.
Fucked up.
And
Niggas just talking
and we
shit.
just was talking shit. And I ain't gonna front. There's some people that I left out that I do want to give them the flowers for 2020 that shine, especially from the town and I guess that came through. Like Dunbar, I'm looking forward for them next year. I hope they do their numbers. They dropped an awesome project. People like TGI Fly came through. I hope he does well next year. He had an awesome project. Haran that came through, you know, he's doing his thing with his charities, you know, so I hope he does well. And others that, you know, that came through.
Shout out my nigga V Don, Willie the Kid.
Don, Willie the Kid. They had an awesome project. V Don dropped a few this year. Willie the Kid dropped 2 back to back on them. So again, you know, I just want to give they flowers because they definitely did their thing this year. And they came by and chopped it up with us, and they ain't have to do that again. There's a lot of people that, you know, they come through, and I appreciate that when you come through, and I respect it. So and shout out to you for coming through too. It's the last episode of the year, and we ended out with a bang.
I'm giving flowers to my 2 niggas, Billy and my nigga Sparks that's here, because niggas been on the ground all year. So salute to not just me, but the team.
That's a
grind.
fact. Every time I see you, they with you. That's a fact.
Shout out to the team. Shout out to the team.
Supporting cast is real important.
And while we here, you know, it all makes sense. You know, this is the last episode of the year. It's gonna be the New Year's episode. My guy Cortez, he's dropping his project, resolutions. Yeah. And you know, a lot of times, you know, people have New Year's resolutions. You know what I'm saying? Fi, what's your New Year's resolution, man?
My New Year's resolution,
you have one?
just, you know what I mean, just to keep on the same path I'm going. Just, you know, execute. Strategy is here and it's being laid out. Foundation is laid this year. Now it's time to execute.
I like that.
I like that one. Dan couldn't have said it better. Cortez, how about you, man? What's your New Year's resolution?
You know, it's crazy. Like, before this year, I wasn't really a resolutions type of guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? But this year, like, really my resolution is really to bridge the gap. You know what I'm saying? When I say bridge the gap, it's not just like, for me as Cortez as a brand, bridge the gap with the battle rap and the artistry, right? But at the same time, bridge the gap with just like my circle around me. Build my team, the people that I know. Like, I've been around for a while where I have connects with everything from podcasters to rappers to security guards to all types of shit, investors and type of shit, and like honestly utilizing that and connecting that and being that glue that brings everybody together and everybody start making money. And that's really what my goal is. Okay. Real talk.
No, that's a big fact. And I give mine. My New Year's resolution is to be very consistent this year. Stay on their necks. You know what I'm saying? This year is the year to be on their necks. Yeah. Not let off. Pause. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, pause. It's a big pause, you know. But you know what I mean, though. Yeah,
we
big
playing
pause.
Game?
Yeah, he said that real.
He
said that like.
He be having wild moments, but we don't get into that. But he be having wild moments. But he owed me one because he be having wild moments.
A nigga said some crazy shit to me the other day, son. I was like, I couldn't believe it, son. The nigga was like, yo man, do you like this record? I'm like, yeah, this record is cool or whatever. It was like some shit playing on the radio. He was like, you know, it had to grow on me. I said, what? Yo, he almost crashed the car. He started dying laughing, nigga. I was like, yo, he was like, no one ever caught me with that one before. I'm like, yo, bro, you wildin'. I'm out of here, yo. He said, nah, you know it had to grow on. I said, oh, nah, you're wildin'.
Nah, fine.
Smoked him.
Fuck it, man. You brought it
up. No, nigga, no, we're not going to do that. We are not going to do that.
We
this
start
nigga going
early.
to old shit.
What happened? Nah. We start early?
Nah.
Fuck it, it's the best stuff, nigga. Fuck it, man. Yo. How you like your... Nah, let me stop, man. Let me stop. Yo. What else has been going on, man? Yo, musically, you know what I'm saying? What's dropped since the last time?
Fabian.
M dropped. I think M dropped. The deluxe, didn't he? He dropped it.
Well, he dropped... Nah, we talked about that the last time.
Yeah, no, nothing dropped on...
Didn't Flea and...
Nah, that was week before. Playboy Cardi was the big release last week.
Now, all right. Now, let's talk about this real quick.
That got dubbed quick.
Yeah,
I'm about
see that, right?
Did you listen? Y'all heard it?
I'm about to talk about that.
Y'all
heard it?
Nah, now, hold on. How you, like, he dropped the album, right? The same day. Now, his wife, his baby moms, she aired them out the same day he dropped his album. Like, I think 12 o'clock, she was going off. So... Bruh. I heard a little bit of it. It sounds trash to me. I can't get with it. So I don't know. What do you have to say?
It was just decent. It wasn't his best shit.
I seen a lot of people bashing him on the Twitters and the socials.
They was and I fucks with Playboy Cardi. It wasn't his best shit.
I never got with him.
It wasn't his best shit.
But File really listen to a nigga's whole project and be like, all right, I get what this person's trying to do.
Like
File listen completely.
I'm trying to figure out what is it that. How can you listen to a whole Playboy Cardi project? Because I listened to like 2 songs and was like, nah, I'm turning this off.
It's like that's what I'm saying. And that project didn't have a lot of structure to it. He was over the place with it. That's the one thing I took from that project.
Did it just look like maybe just a collection of songs that he had laying around?
It may have been. It may have been different times. Because it's been 3, 4, 5 years recording that shit.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He ain't perfected like how Kid Cudi ain't dropping years and then dropped Man in the Moon 3 and it's a perfect album. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, he gotta. I don't know, but I think that was a publicity stunt, honestly.
I was just about to say that.
That shit is no. You telling me all of a sudden now he not a good father, none of that shit? The fuck out of here on Christmas. The fuck out of here. The fuck out of here with that shit.
Nah, it can happen.
And she went in.
It can happen though.
And then he take the picture with the baby in the car. Now, like, come on, like, what type of shit is that?
But did you think he needed the publicity though?
No, but the way the album works, that was a good move. You know what I'm saying? Well, when the numbers came out yet? Nah, right?
Nah, not yet.
You see when the numbers came out. If he do between 120, 170, that was a good job.
I doubt it though.
You know what I'm saying?
I doubt it. Highly doubt it. Yo,
ain't nobody playing anything.
Yeah, that it's not.
Who's you bumping this year?
A lot of Griselda. I'm not gonna lie. But you know what? I have to give a test to this man right here.
Yeah?
Cause him, like, they open my eyes really to the fact that there's people that still rap that way. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, like I'm not a young kid in the game. I'm in my 30s. All right, cool. There's still people. There's still music out there for people my age that I know the turn up shit.
They can stick to the formula.
Shit. I know the street shit, but also I know like both sides of the coin. I done seen it. So like I like niggas that give a little game too, but also you can get on your knucklehead shit. Yeah. And you know, those are the type of niggas we like to hear rap.
Yeah, definitely.
It's mature rap. You know what I'm saying? And they really like held it down for me. Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? Like the whole thing. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Ransom's projects.
Ransom went
I've been
crazy
saying
this
that,
year.
yo. He dropped 5
Ransom's projects
back to back. I've been listening to all this.
Ransom's projects, and you know what I'm saying.
Nicholas Craven, they went in. That's
Special went crazy. A lot of niggas went crazy this year.
It's a lane for that. That's
Rock Marciano,
Yeah.
Stove Cook God.
Yeah.
Like, niggas been cooking. Like I said, the underground's the new mainstream.
I want to give a shout out to Heem from BSF.
Oh
man.
yeah,
that project
I told you,
with Green
bro.
Lantern.
I'm telling you, that shit is fire,
Gotta get
boy.
to tap into
That shit is fire.
That's solid. That's solid. I listened to that.
Solid ass project.
I listened to that twice, like back to back. Like it's a solid project. So shout out to Heem from BSF. And I'm waiting on pretty.
Ricky
God,
shit gonna be
Ricky
stupid,
God.
bro.
Yeah, shit gonna be.
I
Yo,
heard-
Benny
I heard
got
some of
something
that
going
shit.
on
That
over
shit's-
there. They got something going on up there. They do. I don't know
telling
what's
you.
in the water, but they got something
I
going
just
on.
respect how they move as a team. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just to be in a
But they also are creating their own like circle, like of artists, like you're
Yeah,
associating
they put on their
everything
own-
under
their
Griselda,
own- and they-
everything. But then there's little branches out. You got Trust.
But you
got
know
the
about
Shane Walls.
But you know about that, the whole click thing. A lot of, and I'm just talking about New York City right now. A lot of crews, cause we got shit like that too. We're not gonna say that we don't, but niggas in the crew don't have enough patience to hold on and wait till their time.
Yeah.
Everybody in that camp, they know they roll and they wait their turn.
But they dropping ASAP.
No,
It's
this
not-
is a
it's
4
not
year.
really
This
a
is a 4 year process. I seen the whole process. This is literally 4 year. So it's like, damn, how can I compare this? And I'm not saying on the mainstream level, but I could compare it to a G Unit because there was Buck and Banks was watching Fifth when they was on that run with him, his first album.
Yeah.
They learning, they soaking up. So
Yeah.
it's my turn now. I know what to do. It's not that I'm asking questions.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They kind of in that same position. They've been
But a lot
grinding
of
for the last
niggas,
3 years.
a lot of these niggas ain't new artists.
Unlike
A lot of these niggas is been around, so it's just sitting there like, yo, you know, we're gonna take shit into our own hands.
But you know, and not to cut you off, but you know it's different that you brought to the unit up. You know it's different with them. They took advantage. Like you see how, like you said, they watch. I'm not, and I don't want to
50
downplay them niggas because I fuck with the unit.
Nah, but
wait,
anything around them
but
niggas,
you
anything
know-
around Fifth with a pop. Period.
But yeah, but they
Everything
didn't.
around Fifth did
They
it.
didn't
Period.
take advantage of it. Like you see
Even
how
game-
Benny,
even game,
he took
he
advantage
didn't.
of it.
They
Like
didn't.
he putting his mans
They
on.
didn't. They
You know what I'm
didn't.
saying? We know Conway. He's putting his peoples on. He's already setting
all
up.
football.
I think the
He's
nigga
lining
that's
his
throwing the
ducks up.
alleys everywhere is 38 Special though.
Yeah,
Exactly. Yeah, him too.
I feel like
He's-
Special's just opening
he's
the
like
doors
the
and putting everybody on.
Yeah.
he's like the sixth man to me that nobody like. They not talking about. Like
He's the
My
glue.
nigga, I think
He
that
is
nigga. I
definitely
think
the
that
glue.
nigga's bars is crazy.
Him,
I think his verses.
Ito,
are A1.
shout out to Ito.
You know what I'm saying?
that 1995. That's what dropped the I-38.
Oh,
I've
SA
been playing
38.
that.
38 drop, and you know what's crazy? Who EP'd that album? Ransom.
Yeah.
So it's like they giving each other giving goals. He's
Yeah.
like, you know
And,
what, my
Shay
nigga,
Noor.
I'm fucking
Shay
with
Noor
you.
too.
Yeah, like but she's on the production there too. But like, Ransom is just the EP. So
That was a
like,
good
you really
look,
look
man.
at that, and it's sitting there like, yo, you know what, nigga, I fuck with you so much. You pick the joints.
That was a good move
For Ransom.
for Ransom. Like
Definitely.
that was a great, perfect fit for him. Like the shit with
Rest in
38.
peace, Fred the God too, because
Yeah.
he was lined up right in that
Yeah,
moment.
Fred, yeah, he's in
Yeah?
the trust movement. Yeah.
Cause I thought he would have lined up with Jimmy for some reason. Cause I just seen like Jimmy trying to snatch him up.
Jones?
Cause Jimmy been doing a lot of
Yo.
songs with him before he passed. He was on a couple of tracks.
Jimmy's last
The
project,
deluxe.
he dropped it this year.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
dropped the
That was
deluxe
a
too.
great
Yeah,
That's
album,
a great
too,
album.
son.
It was.
That's one of Jim Jones. If not, maybe Jim Jones' best album to me, son.
I was arguing with Five saying that Jimmy's the new leader of Dipset. Only reason why I said that is because he's been more relevant to me.
Who went last on the Kid freestyle?
Was it Santana?
Nope.
No.
It was Cam.
No. Cam was first.
Oh yeah, Cam was first. So it was Jimmy. It was Jimmy was last.
What that mean?
Well,
What
then,
do it
then
mean?
that's
Jimmy
so
closed the
is that
show.
my word?
Jimmy
so,
closed the show.
So then,
But
so am I right?
Cam set it off, nigga. The fuck you mean? Set
no,
the.
but I'm saying, look, as if we
Nah, I see what you're saying, but no, nigga. No, you're not
Nah,
gonna
to
do
be
that.
honest
Cam
with you,
set
you
it off.
can't.
That's what people gonna know that when that commercial come on.
Cam is that. Yeah, Cam
Cam
was
is
the one on
always
IG.
gonna be
Cam
that nigga. I
Always
know.
gonna be the staple.
But
Jimmy-
as of late though, who been holding Dipset down?
But we're not gonna say that because I feel like that's kind of disrespectful. And let me tell you why.
He's the only one
Let me tell you why.
putting out shit though. It's not like the other.
They
niggas
both
are
putting
trying
out
to
shit,
push
but what
it.
I'm saying, we always had
Cam ain't
Cam.
dropped something like
But
2
hold on,
some years.
Cam was always at this level, right?
He could chill.
Jimmy got better over these last 5 years. Crazy. Like this is his best. The last
No,
three
over his last
projects.
10 years though. He's got
No,
better.
the last 3 projects are the best projects of his career.
Yes, that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? So it's different for say you can't like nah, but Jim's just wilding. He got better. So we gotta give him his credit for getting, you know what I'm saying? He stepped his shit up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Cause it's not just heat makers making it hot. His raps is getting better. His flows is getting crazier. Like he's talking about different topics. Like
Yeah,
he's been
true.
getting crazy.
He did get crazy this year.
Even on features, he been getting crazy.
He's supposed to drop something with
That's a feature I want.
Jimmy.
Yeah.
That would be
good.
dope.
Yeah,
That'd be a good
yeah,
one.
yeah. Oh, I want to feature with Jones. I want to feature with Siegel.
Mm.
Like certain people, like
Yeah?
yeah. Like certain people, I'll be like, yo, if I get a record with that person, it's lit. Even Cam too, though. Cam was my favorite rapper.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cam was my favorite rapper coming up.
I was gonna ask you. So who was your influences coming up besides Cam?
Big Hove, of course, because that was our hood too. So like the things they rapped about, we kind of like would recognize and shit. Cam was a big influence. Joe Buttons was a huge influence to me. All the mood musics, like that was like how I learned how to write or like learn how to be vulnerable. Like I used to watch, listen to those tapes and be like, oh, how he put it together like this. That would help me like do different aspects. And then a lot of people bug out. My fifth one is T.I.
Get the fuck out of
T.I.?
here, T.I. Really?
Swag, confidence, and T.I. is the king of less is more. He don't do too much, and it hits. Like you get what I'm saying? Like it's effortless. Like he just makes it come across effortless.
Top
Now you
five?
gotta understand. No, he said influences.
Okay, influence.
He said influences. I'm not saying that. He said influences. That's why Joe Budden taught me how to. These are how I learned how to rap certain ways.
Okay, yeah. Joe,
You know what I'm saying?
Joe, I can understand.
You know what I'm saying? Big and Hove, that was just
Definitely can understand.
like being vivid, right,
Yeah.
with the pen. Then you sit there and Joe Buttons would teach me how to be like personal, emotional, or emo rapper, like really get in my feelings about some shit and put it on the track. All right, those 3. Then you gotta have. It was either who I said Cam. Cam was just punchlines. You know what I'm saying? Bench press for what? Lift 4 pounds. Like shit like that. It was like, oh nah, alright, cool. You know? And then T.I. was more like the swag, like just learning how to like talk to bitches and just like be chill on a record and not do too much. Which I feel like is a big reason why it like separates me from battle rap a little bit. Cause it's like niggas just so aggressive. But on tracks, you gotta be chill sometimes and just be easy.
So what did you do first? You was rapping first before you was
I was
battling?
rapping first. I had a deal. I had a deal when I was young. Like,
All right, so hold on. Let's all right.
okay.
Let's go back to the beginning. You know what I'm saying? So around what age?
Billy used to do all the shows. Billy had me opened up for Lil Wayne on the Stunt Like My Daddy tour. We did 10,000 people, and he did that, and we was on stage out there with them.
Wow.
With Wayne and when Wayne
Said
and the
30.
Clips was on the
30,
same tour
30,000 to be
before they
correct.
beefed. Before they
30.
beefed,
That's crazy.
the Clips and Lil Wayne was chilling. They ain't have beef yet.
So you already
Chilling
had a
with them
buzz
niggas.
already early on.
We
with
had
the
a
music.
buzz. We had a buzz, right? I would say Murder Ave had a buzz,
Okay.
right? But
And for people that know, you gotta explain what's Murder Ave.
Murder Ave is just like our clique. We grew up our block. Billy, me, Misfit, Cantone, Reezy,
Shout out to
Rilla.
Fit.
It's a whole bunch of us. But the 3 that was like niggas was like really known because we would go to the showcases a lot. Me, Billy, and Misfit.
Okay.
Niggas just knew like, yo, there's some little Spanish dyke girl that could out rap all these bitches. There's some Spanish technical nigga and there's some nigga with a deep voice that these niggas got some shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like niggas had a couple opportunities. L.A. Reid came to the Pyramid. Boom.
Oh, I remember them joints
Wow.
at the Pyramid. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And all that shit. And niggas had some situations. We almost had a situation with Atlantic. I ended up getting a publishing deal with Warner for a little bit. I learned how to write R&B records for people. Like I was in that
So-
whole thing. Up until like 08, from like 05 to 08, we was grinding.
And so that came through the deal came from the Pyramid as the showcase.
Yeah.
Okay, that's dope. That's dope.
And then all of a sudden, one day there's a cypher outside. Fred the God is in there. Rest in peace.
That's the day I beat Fred.
Exactly. Yeah. And then they had this rap van called What's Really Hood DVD. And What's Really Hood would cop out with the camera and film niggas. So when everybody was coming out, there's a cypher. It's Fred. It's me. It's Math. Niggas ain't even know Math like that back then. It's a couple of other niggas. Doc Strange was in there. A couple niggas, right? Boom.
And what it's like 07, 08.
This probably like this might be like 06. I'm gonna tell you why. Right? So boom, they tell me, I jump in the cypher, I got my whole little big pun flow type shit. Nigga pull me to the side, niggas like, yo son, you ever did Fight Club before? I'm like, nah, I don't know nothing about that shit. He's like, yo, you got a flow, but like it's like a battle shit. Like you probably could get crazy with niggas. And I had battle niggas in the hood and shit like that. So I was like, it's whatever we gotta do to get our foot in the doors type shit. I'ma do it. So boom, I went to Fight Club. I battled 5 niggas that day, smoked them.
Any notables?
And then Lotta Zay's brother Lance, I battled in it. I battled a couple niggas. So I battled Hami Ham. Like I didn't know who he was back then, but he you know, after footage came out, nigga had a butt. So battled a lot of niggas. I met Hollow there briefly. Didn't really rock with him, but I remember seeing him later on. Like, oh, that nigga was at the Fight Club. You know what I mean? Type shit. Yeah. But I battled Jag.
Okay.
I battled Jag, and we just went to like a complete draw. Like we ran out of bars, and then they was telling me, they was like, yo, you write battle verses? I was like, nah, I'm just an aggressive rapper type shit. They was like, yo, your shit's come across like battle shits. Like, write more verses like that. So I would do it. I was supposed to be on season 2. It never comes out. Fight Club season 2 never comes out on MTV. It gets canceled. But there's a little buzz in the hood that yo Core went to Fight Club and this thing. So now niggas in the hood know that I could battle type shit.
Right.
Rest in peace, my homegirl AD the General. She calls me one day, and I'm ready to go to work, and she's like, "Yo, I signed you up for this tournament, and you got to be there tomorrow, and just be ready, and it's at Fat Beats." I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I work. I'm like, yo, AD, you can't just sign me up, and I gotta think of these verses. I can't just battle like that. She's like, well, it's some shit for Machiavelli clothing. It looks like a good look, nigga. You Boricua, I'm Boricua, nigga. I signed you up, nigga. Practice tonight and call out of work tomorrow.
So that was TSA days.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I be knowing, nigga.
Wait, you doing
knowing, nigga?
JFK?
Huh?
No, nigga.
Nah, LaGuardia.
Oh, okay.
I'm a legend in there, boy.
Okay.
I heard well. I heard you did.
I'm a legend in there, boy.
I heard you did well in there,
boy.
Yeah, I heard you did well in there.
I got some people out there. We're gonna I got some people.
I got a graveyard over there, boy. You heard?
Nah, I ain't gonna hold you. He said
was skinny
he's
core,
like
too.
you like one of the youngest supervisors and shit.
Yeah, I was getting
I got
it.
the story, Nick.
I was getting it, but I kept it official. I had that shit lit. But besides that, right? So anyway, so I call out and I go to the shit. I'm like, yo, fuck it. I went through my bars. I was like, all right, cool. I got like maybe like 10 rhymes in my head. I'll smoke these niggas, whatever it is. It ends up being DJ Vlad doing a butcher battle for Machiavelli clothing.
Wow.
Before niggas knew who Vlad was, right? So it ended up being mad. It ended up being mad bad. Yo, son, I'm smoking everybody in this shit. I'm smoking niggas. AD is there. I'm like, yeah, son. Billy, you came with me, right? Yeah, Billy came. So I'm smoking niggas. Cool. They had a G-Unit DJ there. They had a label rep there. It was some shit. Regardless, I smoke niggas. I get to the end, and I'm battling a nigga named Cyanide. And the nigga, I beat him the first round, and then I realized I ran out of out of raps. I didn't know how to freestyle. So the nigga wins the second round, and then the nigga
smokes you in the third.
No, he didn't smoke me in the third. We ended up going to overtime. I freestyled a little something, got away with it, and they was like, yo, we want to see one more round. Nigga, and then in the overtime, he beat me, nigga. Damn. But it's $4,000 in Machiavelli code. Like, get the fuck out of here. I ain't want that shit. But you
Fuck
know,
that shit,
but it
Suge.
was like, damn. But it was clear who was the better nigga there.
Yeah.
Niggas just knew I ran out of
So
bars.
niggas knew you got.
Yeah. So that cool. That shit is on. That shit happens. A year and a half goes by. I'm watching 106 in Park. Now it's like the beginning of 08. I'm watching 106 in Park, and it's a nigga named Jay Focus, and he's the 106 in Park champ.
Yeah, keep talking. I'm Justice Cameron.
And the thing is, I look and I'm like, that's one of the niggas I smoked that day. What I didn't know was somebody recorded that battle on their phone that day. That's the only battle footage from that day. There was like 30 battles that day. But me smoking him, the nigga had it on his phone, and the nigga had put it on YouTube. It never had no views or nothing because no one knew. Nobody was really on it like that. Like it was like starting, but it wasn't even like I didn't know it was online. It was just online. They said Cortez versus J Focus, Vlad Butcher battle. You know what I mean? But when he became 106 in Park champ, people started Googling him.
And you smoked him.
That started popping up. So then I start getting like my MySpace is like getting a little lit. I'm like, yo, what's up? Why nigga? Yo, bro, I see this battle you had online. So I'm like, oh shit, all right, boom. I go check it out. I'm like, oh, that battle. Oh shit, all right, cool. Nigga, the niggas from Grind Time Direct watched that battle. Flew up to New York to meet up with J Focus. To get him into Grind Time because that's how World Star started with battles. Yeah. So the launch, they wanted the 106 in Park, so they got him. And the nigga Direct asked him, yo, I ain't gonna lie, I was researching you. Yo, is this little Spanish nigga that you battle named Cortez? I'm trying to get his contact too. Yeah. I had gave the nigga my number. To this day, my number's still the same. My number never changed. So the nigga was like, yo, I ain't speak to that nigga in like a year, but this is the number I have for him. He didn't hit me. He didn't ask me nothing. Yeah. He just gave it to them. So one day I'm in the hood, nigga, and I see a Florida number I pick up. It's Direct. I'm like, yo, why this number keep calling me? So I picked up. And then he's like, yo, man, you know, you don't know me, da-da-da. I'm starting this thing called Grind Time. You know, it's going to be battle rap. It's starting with World Star Hip Hop. I'm telling you, it's going from DVDs. So, you know, these niggas is saying all this. I'm like, all right, nigga, I'll show up, nigga. I got 3 rounds.
Let me stop right there, not to cut you off. We can go right back into that. So the Lions Den battle ain't happened before that?
Nothing happened yet.
Nothing happened. Continue.
Nothing happened yet. So that shit happened, no lie, August 31st. I'm going to tell you why I remember that. It was August 31st. Boom. I battle Complex. I get him out of there. Banger used to fuck with me heavy.
That's why I was
Banger.
Shout out to Banger.
Seen this shit drop on World Star. Banger was like, I bet. We lit. Banger was supposed to battle at Lions Den in November. Right? Nobody knew about the battles with it. So Banger calls me that morning. He's like, yo, call. Yo, son, there's some shit uptown for the Lions Den. Niggas going to the battle. And I'm supposed to battle a nigga. But yo, I don't really be on that shit, my nigga. Like, yo, come with me. You got shit ready?
I can hear his
I
voice.
say, yeah, nigga. Nigga, we clipped up over here. What you talk about? He said, so son, I'm gonna call you, and y'all niggas pull up tonight at Harlem, like to these battles. He said, pull up deep too. All right, cool, nigga. Had the hood, nigga. Boy, we mobbed up there, son. We went on 125th in Amsterdam in a barbershop, nigga. We all went. We the only Spanish niggas in there, nigga, and they closed us into the barbershop. Boom. So now, first time I meet Rex, first time I meet Mook, first time I meet Lux.
What's the vibe though when y'all first walk in there?
Y'all
the only Spanish
Brooklyn,
guys. What was the vibe? Y'all like
Brooklyn, niggas was on their bullshit, but niggas ain't front.
The energy shift.
But
felt
we
like
y'all
presence was felt.
Yeah. Brooklyn was in the building. Brooklyn was in the building, but niggas ain't know for what though. So that's why niggas was like, all right, like what the fuck? Like nobody really knew who I was. So boom. So then Lux calls, yo. I think the only footage is Iron Sheik versus a nigga on the lines. There's some shit. It's the same night because we battled in that same night. So niggas is like, I bet whatever. Next thing you know, they call Banger. Banger's like, yo, I got my man call. So then they call a nigga to the state and it's newborn, and they're like, yo, newborn. So it's newborn. And it's me. So they're like, all right, we got corn, we got newborn. I'm like, all right, bet, whatever. Boom. Niggas flip the coin, I take the coin. Boom. I start wilding on newborn.
And that's the first time you did that?
Yeah, and them niggas was all going crazy.
So
Luke and all them niggas.
That became your signature after you started doing that.
So then niggas was like, oh shit. Like, this little Spanish nigga came to play. You know, and that's how I used to feel, bro. I used to feel like, yo, niggas trying to front. I bet I'm going to come in here and I'm going to talk my shit. You feel me? And I knew my niggas was going to hold me down. You got to know that. You got to know that your niggas is going to hold you down. You know, you got to have that type of confidence. You got to be able to move like that. That's the only way you become who you are.
Right.
You feel me? And it's like, nah, nigga, we ain't come here to play. We was hungry.
Yeah.
Nigga, I bet. I will feel that pressure. Like, damn, son, if I get smoked right now and I brought 100 niggas from Brooklyn up here and this nigga smoke me and get me the fuck out of here.
Oh, yeah.
Nah, nigga, but that shit wasn't even a thought in my mind, son. I was just on it like, yo, pull up. I'm going to tear up. That's what I did. Newborn goes and says, he said that on World Star already, right? The last verse, because I got him out of here. So I'm like, oh, this nigga knows. So they like, oh, word, you was on grind time, da-da-da. So now niggas is like,
oh, this nigga's a ringer.
So now, but not really, because Lions Den, they felt like Lions Den wasn't that white boy shit. Niggas would look at the grind time shit as the white boy shit.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
That's why niggas ain't respect Solomon till he battled Math on Smack. Then niggas was like, oh, all right. You know what I'm saying? But that was the only one. Niggas ain't respect nothing else. So then it was like, all right, cool. Me and Lux just got cool though. Like, it was like a good vibe. Lux played chess, I played chess. It was like, all right, boom, we kept in touch. And Lux actually, like, certain lines, you know, certain lines stick out. So I'll be like, yo, you know what I'm saying? He gets certain things. So it's like, all right, cool. Ice was trying to do the
Lions Den.
No, Ice was doing the Gladiators event.
Okay.
So Ice had to come to Brooklyn. So Ice comes to Brooklyn. He ends up being in the studio, and all my niggas is in the studio. And Sirius Jones is in there, and niggas is wilding in the studio. Niggas is under pressure in this studio. Niggas is really under pressure. Look, that's how real it is.
Could you say
But,
it again, please?
Siri.
Damn.
Yo,
that's
2
how
Chainz
real
was
it
right,
is.
my nigga.
Yeah.
Oh, Lil Wayne. That's Lil Wayne's song, Siri? Whatever. Yeah.
So, word. Nah, but it was lit in there. But now niggas met Ice. And, you know, we was sparring back and forth. A little competition type shit. But it was like, all right, cool. But it was just a matter of... It was just a matter of the right niggas, like us being around the right niggas now, like of a certain stature. It's like, all right, cool, these murder app niggas be on the DVDs now, or these niggas be on the World Stars now. That was the game plan, you know what I mean? And then from that August 31st, I battled first. The very next year is when I battled Ice on the exact same day. This shit at the Lions Den. Right. So it was like that whole year, battled in grind time. I battled Khan, battled Soul Khan, I battled couple other niggas, you know what I'm saying? I battled Miguel Diablo, all that shit. That shit just started kicking up. We ain't never expected though. We was really in the industry type shit before. It's just the battle shit just clicked like that.
So let me ask you this, because you had, I'm not gonna say success, but you was going towards success before battle rap, and you know what I mean. So do you feel like, as far as music, if you would have just pursued the music straight up?
I felt like that at the time. Now I go back and I listen to some of the records, and I be like, nah, niggas wasn't ready yet. Niggas was good. Niggas was ahead of their game, but niggas wasn't ready yet. You get what I'm saying? Now I could go back with a clear mind and think, but was our mentality like that? Nah. Niggas in the hood, actually, some niggas was like, nah, nigga, let's keep doing the music. Like you bugging. A lot of niggas would call me at first like, yo, son, where did this battle shit come from?
Yeah.
My mans that came home that used to
what
be at the open mics.
I was going to ask you, because, like, what made
now
you
it's completely different. You
what
wouldn't
made
think
you just
anything
flip?
but that.
Yeah. Like, what made you just flip into battle rap? Just like,
it just moved.
Like,
it just moved. Like, I ended up, I'm gonna tell you this. I really ended up in the right events, and I was nice in the niggas. So it was quick. 1, 2, 3 times, 3 ciphers, 3 battle events. Boom, and then the next thing you know, it's like, yo, all right, cool, it's lit. Like, you get what I'm saying? It was just like we stood out too, nigga. We was Spanish niggas wildin', and this loud Spanish niggas coming in here wildin' on niggas. You get what I'm saying? And it was, you wasn't gonna forget us. When we left the building, you knew Murder Ave left the building. That was what it was. But it makes niggas respect it. You feel what I'm saying? So now niggas is getting those calls. Yo, pull up here. yo, my nigga, da-da. Then we started working with niggas. You know what I'm saying? Got cool with mad niggas. So I seen that, and then I just realized, all right, cool. This shit is going from DVDs to the internet, and I was just lucky enough to be around at that time. I will even say that because that shit just switched, and then it was like everything we did would be online and documented, and that shit was going, and World Star was taking everything nigga. Everything, nigga. And I was just like, oh, all right, cool. And then when we would have a battle, it would just make it like,
see,
crazy.
So I'm not battle rap savvy because, you know, like, fine, no.
But why though?
I can't sit there and watch.
You look at it as goofy.
For no beat. Not goofy. It's no beat, and hearing niggas go back and forth for like 3-4 hours. I can't do that.
You never heard my beat battle?
No.
Yeah, you gotta see that.
I never heard
I'm gonna keep it real with you.
I never heard it.
It's viral on Facebook.
And
they said it's the best beat battle since Eminem and 8 Mile.
And I'm gonna make a statement here.
Go ahead.
Your first round against Butter is probably the best on beat round of all time.
Yeah.
Gang.
It was over You Not a Killer, Big Pun.
Nigga, I went ham.
Nigga walked on that,
That's a
bro.
hard beat.
Yeah. Nah, I wowed on him. But
you came up with that concept?
Well, they have a league. Like I want to really incorporate it into a lot of things, but a league did do it, and they booked me. And then I was just like, oh, this is.
Shout out to Chosen.
Verbal
War Song.
See, that's something I probably like get into. That's
what I'm saying.
It's
I ain't gonna lie, it's fun.
It.
It's fun.
Mickey
it's
Fax
fun.
did it too.
Fax did it.
He was fire.
It's the same day as me. Me, Fax, DNA.
I like that kid on Fire the Misfit. He's fire.
Yeah, Fire the Misfit.
Yo, I used to go to Fire Crib. It sounds like I used to go to Fire Crib, and he had the battle rap song. And I'd be like, yo, my nigga, how do you sit here and watch this shit?
You look at it like wrestling?
Yo, you know what's funny?
I like wrestling though.
Yeah, but that's what you look at like the corny part of wrestling.
Like, I did, and then when I seen, yo, you know what's crazy too? I seen that movie. What's that movie with the battle rap shit?
Body.
Oh, man.
Nah, chill. I couldn't get through it.
Yo, that movie.
I couldn't get through it.
That movie
I like that movie.
Nah.
Yeah, you would.
I did like that movie. It was a good, it's not because of that, because they had certain points that they got it right.
Yeah, certain shit they got right, but it was just
how you feel about how you felt about it?
I could have been in the movie, son.
You could have, yes.
I was out in Cali. I battled Big K the day they was filming, but I'm good. I was like, I'm good.
I don't know what it is, but I just can't see myself. But I always had this stigma too that battle rappers can't make an album.
Why do you have that statement though?
A lot of battle rappers can't make good music though.
They can't, but
because they're in their own way. A lot of people don't understand you got to be chill. Like I was saying earlier, I learned that. I'm seeing that there's certain records that I'm still like, damn, why I'm so. It happens, you know what I'm saying? But nowadays, how people want to hear music, it's got to be a vibe. It can't be a structure. It's got to be a vibe. Yeah. That's what people want to hear, a vibe. And if you don't know how to like set that tone, and a lot of battle rappers don't, it's not connecting.
And I'm not sitting, and I'm not going to say this because you're here. I would have said this if you wasn't here. You kind of opened up my ears because I didn't listen. And your name and Sue Surf.
Nigga.
No, your name.
This nigga's a biased nigga. For him saying that, this is a lot.
Your name and Sue Surf name I hear as far as like that can make, you know, that can outside of battle rapping, an artist. So I decide. So when I listen to your music, and I listen to the project, I'll listen to it. I'm like, I don't know. But when I heard it, and I heard the beat selections. And what you was saying, and then how you incorporate, and what you was talking about as far as like with your the dude that passed, your man Meg, like how you had him all over the album, you know what I'm saying, and
you get no type of battle rap vibe off it at all.
Never, I didn't. If like say for instance, if somebody that don't know him, that know that he do battle rap, and they just heard the album, they wouldn't know that he do battle rap. I'm telling you, they wouldn't know. That's how, you know what I'm saying. So I went into it like that. So that is a good thing. And I told you, out of the 10 records, for me, I have a good 7 that I like. That I can play straight.
You know, we just jumped into the project. First of all, the project name.
Resolutions.
What made you come up with that name? My bad.
Resolutions. Resolutions is really because I felt like everybody last year for 2020 was like, 2020, it's a new decade, it's a new me, I'ma do this. All that shit got dubbed, bro. Like, all that shit got dubbed. Shit early. You get what I'm saying? And to be honest with you, it's been a fucked up year. People died.
Yeah.
People got sick.
Kobe said
People
it all.
lost jobs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you might not have even got, but you lost jobs. People struggled. People lost cribs. A lot of shit went around. You know what I'm saying? But I will say this, that this year's also been a blur. And now it's like it's almost 2021. Now you got to apply new resolutions. Now we can't just mope over what just happened.
Right.
Now we got to get to the bag. Now we got to be like, yo, you know what? Fuck it. If you ain't learned something from this year and apply it to next year, you bugging the fuck out. The world was on timeout, nigga.
For
Nobody
real.
was at work like that.
If you ain't had no hustle this year,
You know what I'm saying? It's like you know what I mean.
We in a room. Listen, we in a room full of creators. I ain't gonna
That's a
front.
fact.
We in a room full of creators right now. I'm gonna keep it a band. Every this year,
Everybody in here supposed to be in here.
everybody in here is supposed to be in here. We in a room full of creators, and this year I could say niggas got to creating. I can say that.
And when you see it manifest,
fact,
money,
yes.
it keeps you
going.
You gotta tap into that time when you in that
Exactly.
zone. If you a writer, if you an artist, if you a painter, if you a designer, when you get that little stroke of genius where you like, yo, everything's just clicking, and it might go for like a month or two that you in the zone. You cannot tap out of that.
No.
Everybody around you gotta understand, like, oh, he in the zone right now. Yeah, nigga, hit a little writer's block later on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But right now, it's clicking. It gotta go. You know, and that's what it was. Like, I felt like I battled earlier this year. I had a verse that's probably one of the best verses of this year.
It's against T-Top?
My verse against Saga the
third
third,
round.
and I dedicated about my bro Mag. It's one of the best rounds of the year.
That's
Cool,
a fact.
right? Then I tried to battle Rum Nitty, which was a big battle for me. And I battled a nigga named Easy to Block, who's an up-and-coming rookie. But it was like hyped up, dope shit. But it was leading to a serve battle. But I didn't really perform that well in those two battles. The Rum Nitty battle, I could have won. And he's one of the best punchers. I could have won that, but I choked. Right? But what I just realized was the shit that I was already going through for 20, nigga, I wasn't over that yet. Like,
Yeah,
I wasn't
it was
really, my brain wasn't
It was
there,
translating
bro.
in your battles.
It-
Because I wanted to ask you that because
Still
the first
fucked
battle
up
of the
over
year,
it.
T-Top battles when
Come on.
you was on a super high. You had Surf saying, yo, I will battle that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Then the Nitty battle. No.
Then the 2-on-2.
The
me and
2-on-2.
Misfit.
You was fit, went crazy. That's another W.
40 Cal smoked him on just on the thing, even though it's
I
controversial.
seen that.
That's what I'm
seen
saying.
that.
Do you
Niggas
feel
fucked
like
with it.
that's
I seen
where it started getting as far as on the battle rap side? Because
I feel like niggas looked a little, like, you know, felt a little way, like if I tried to shit on ARP or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, I didn't think it was that serious. You know what I'm saying?
so you ain't think at that time when it happened, the way it happened,
It kind of turned
it
me
hurt
into
you.
a heel.
You ain't
it
think it was
turned me
gonna
into a heel all of a sudden.
Okay.
I turned heel. This shit, like, all right, cool. I didn't realize
Yeah.
that. You know what I mean? But like,
You did.
yeah, it's kind of like weird a little bit. Like, damn, really?
Yeah,
Y'all
because
mad
niggas went
at
crazy
that?
over there. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of
Yeah.
niggas, I got cold over that shit. Like, yo, what
Yeah.
the fuck is wrong with this nigga? Why he doing that? That's some sucker shit. He put that shit on his own channel. Why he ain't fucking with ARP? Da 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 da.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So,
So I was like, all right, cool, right? Sometimes you gotta eat that. All right, cool. But when the Saga battle happened, like, I was 8-1.
that's what I'm saying. That was
You know what I'm
that
saying?
third round.
So then it's like, all right, cool. You know, even with the Nitty battle, niggas is like, yo, Cole stumbled, but Cole was getting crazy. Cool. The Easy battle, though, my mind wasn't there. And I thought my mind was there, and I realized I wasn't.
Was it?
I lost that battle, but I could really sit there and say, like, it made me, like, reflect a little bit and be like, yo, man,
You need to take a
I need to step
Take a
back a
step
little
back.
bit. I need to really get my thoughts right, get my shit right, because it's like you sometimes don't know that you fucked up over some shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, yo, all right, cool.
But do you think that's just me, man. I just feel like the culture, as far as battle rap, they took that L right there. It was like they was almost waiting for you to lose.
Oh yeah, I
Cause
felt.
I think
felt
that
my
it was a little
peers-
too crazy to me. Cause I ain't gonna lie. Cause I told you myself that watching it live, it wasn't no 30 to me.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? On the playback, I see what niggas are saying, but the way the shit just
nah, it
went
was
crazy.
already like lined up. It
Niggas
was
went
like-
crazy.
it was
Like, they really went crazy. And
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, you catapulted Easy to Block up.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? And it's cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm never gonna be mad at that. Like, I look at it and I sit there and say, all right, cool. But my legacy of what I've done for the last 10 years, you can't erase that. because of this. And that's kind of what got me kind of looking at the culture a little weird, because I'm sitting there like, how are y'all erasing these moments that people like myself and my peers have created off of one battle?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, is it really that serious? Like, you know how you said you want to give your people's flowers and shit like that. Maybe that's just my thing about it. But, like, I've been around it with these guys. I've come from the bottom with them. Even though we've battled and shit like that, you understand, I might have went to Arizona for the first time in my life with this person because we was on the same card.
Yeah.
And that's the only nigga that smoked weed in the hotel and shit like that. And this nigga ended up being a cool nigga. Now, I see him years later and, you know what I mean, he might lose one battle and niggas is like, yeah, but he did that. So it's like, so what? Nigga, that nigga still did that. Like, niggas show love to niggas. And niggas wasn't on it like that. Niggas was on some shit like, yeah, get him out of there. Get him out of here. And I was just like, nah, like, that's crazy. You don't really want to, like, that's not a good atmosphere. That's not a good way to grow your brand. It's like, nah, nigga, y'all, this is built on tearing each other down. Yeah. You feel me? Because I seen that soft like, shit, I'm competitive too. But it's like, all right, nigga, but we're not even battling. But y'all niggas just want the tea. Y'all niggas don't want to salute niggas for doing the right shit. Y'all looking for the goofy shit. And then when it starts looking for the goofy shit, it's like, damn, this ain't the same no more. And that's why I'm like, yo, you let me chill. Because niggas want the goofy shit. Then when niggas turn up, then niggas gonna be on some shit, yo, but yo, it's just rap. So I said, I got to step back. I got to get my mind right. And just in that process, I felt like writing. I felt like making music. You know what I'm saying? I just started going through beats, and I just say, yo, fuck it. I'm going to put something together. And you know what I mean? It materialized to me to be my best project to date. Like my best body.
And this all came through the quarantine and stuff.
Yeah, I started recording this in October.
Oh, okay.
I was finished by like mid-November.
Oh, word.
And I'm almost done with part 2 too.
That's fire.
Without those bonus tracks.
Oh, okay.
There's some shit, son.
I want to know how that, cause I already know you already had a joint with Meth.
Yeah, how that happened?
The new classic. How does the
first joint or this one?
Both of them, because y'all got great chemistry together. That's why I'm asking.
We legit was just talking while I was stuck in traffic.
How you met him? Yeah, like how did you meet him?
I met Meth through Math. Meth has always been a big fan of battle rap. I think I always saluted it. He did a song with Math, maybe like 2010. I was at the video shoot. We always at the video shoot. We met Meth, and I realized, oh shit, Meth knew who I was. He watches battles. He knew everybody. Boom. So I had his number since then. Never used it. Boom. I'm out in Staten Island. I bump into somebody in the street, and the nigga's like, yo, Cole, what up? So nigga that he remembers me, but I don't really remember him type shit. You know what I mean? But apparently I met this nigga somewhere. He's like, where you coming from, the studio with Unc? And I'm like, nah, boy, like I'm heading right here. What you mean with Unc? Like he's like, nah, Meth is upstairs right now. He's like, this is the studio. And I'm like, get the fuck out of here, right here? He's like, yeah. So I pick up the phone, I call Meth. I'm like, yo, you at such and such? He's like, yeah, nigga, wow, what's up? You out here? I'm like, yeah, I am. I said, let me go make a move real quick, and then I'm going to come pull up. I'm going to come smoke one with you. He's like, I bet, pull back up. Boom. I go make my move. It's just chance, my nigga. Boom, I go spin the block. Boom, I come back. We smoking in the thing. We just chilling and shit like that. And the nigga's like, yo, you know, if you ever got a record for me, nigga, I got you. Word? All right, cool. I just started looking in my stash, and I had the classic verse already. And I was like, yo, you know what? This nigga go dumb on this. I said, yo, listen to this. And I played it. And the nigga was like, oh, yeah, I'll knock this out in a week. Give me this till next week. I said, I bet. I'm gonna line it up for you. Call my engineer, line it up for him, send it to him. A week goes by. I ain't gonna call a nigga. You know what I mean? He hits me. It's like 9 o'clock at night. I'm about to be like, yo, fuck it. I'm about to just chill in the crib. And nigga just texts me an address. I'm like, fuck is this? I'm like, yo, what's this? He's like, studio, pull up. I'm like, oh shit, all right, boom. I go pull up at the studio. The nigga got cameras set up. The nigga got wild bud, wild licks. The nigga's there. The nigga's laying the verse down. He's like, yo, nigga, come in. He paid for the studio time. Like, he set the whole shit up, nigga. I come in here, nigga, it's liquor, it's weed, it's everything in here. Mad Dutches, mad backwoods. I'm like, oh, shit.
Man? Method Man.
So, yeah, what?
Wu-Tang.
And then the nigga's laying the verse down and he's getting crazy.
That's crazy.
And I'm like, yo, that's fire. And the nigga's like, yo, look, the studio's paid till the morning. He said, the engineer here, who was his engineer, he was like, yo, he'll mix and master it. Everything's paid till the morning. You got the session? I'm like, yeah. He's like, yeah, nigga, you good. Boom. He chilled with me for a little bit. He smoked the L, blah, blah, blah. Nigga cut out. Left me to mix the whole shit and all that. I'm like, word, this is crazy.
That's love, yeah.
So from there, then when I hit him for the video, and he was like, well, I'm flying. It was the day before New Year's, like this, like a day like this. And I'm like, yo, bro, you know we got to shoot the video. He's like, well, I'm flying to Cali for 3 months on January 3rd. So he said, if you could get it for the January 2nd, I'll do the video with you before I fly out. Nigga, it's literally like the same day as today, the 29th, or 30th, whatever it is. I'm like, all right, boom, I call my man Les. Les is like, yo, fuck it. Boom, we put it together. I say, yo, we could do the 2nd. He says, all right, cool. Boom. Nigga, we shoot the shit, and that's where we had the flamethrower and all that. And that shit came out crazy. And then the nigga was like, I set it up for him to just come in, do his scenes, and he could be out. Yeah. He didn't have to linger around and all that. Man, that nigga came, pulled up. The vibes were so real. He stayed for the whole 5 hours, chilling with us.
That's
and all that.
real. That's
that
dope.
That nigga's different, bro.
He fuck with you. That's dope.
He's different. He's different.
I wanna ask you,
any celebrity, he's different.
That's why I asked you. Is there any other celebrity that like showed you love? Like
Genuine, nigga. Niggas don't know me.
Genuine
is wild. That's
cool. That's his guy. Yo, him and Pounds, those are his niggas. Yo, him and Pounds, niggas.
Genuine gonna sing at my wedding, my nigga. I'm gonna kill it when I get married. When I get married, nigga, Genuine gonna sing at my wedding, nigga. I'm gonna kill it, nigga. That's my nigga right there.
Word, that's
word,
crazy,
son.
Man.
One time I was in Dallas, and I'm in the top of the balcony, and he's in the set, and in the middle of his set, I'm like, yeah, right, and it was just no noise, so like he heard me, so he looked up. He's like, Cortez? He's like, Cortez? I say, yo, what's good, nigga? He said, yo, what's up? Oh, my nigga Cortez in the fucking building. He broke his whole shit and went back to Loverboy on his set and all that shit. That's crazy. That nigga's mad cool, son.
That's crazy.
There's mad niggas that's mad cool. Shaq is wild cool.
Yeah, because I thought he watched
Shaq fuck with it heavy, son. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. Yo, I want to get back into the album, though. Like, all right, so for me, when I listen to your joint, right, the beats that you pick when you rhyming by yourself, I feel it's different when you when you do the beats when you have features on this one. Mm-hmm. Did you do that on purpose, or because like the beats I felt that you picked was like sounded real personal? Mm-hmm. Did you do that on purpose?
I wanted the pain to be heard on this album. I wanted to sound vulnerable. You know what I mean? I wanted people to like really feel the passion and feel the pain in every lyric, you know? But at the same time, certain collabs that I did, I wanted to showcase like, yo, we gonna give back to the money, we gonna get back on our game, you know? And I feel like I wanted to take you through that emotion. And it's like, yo, it's every chapter of the year, you know what I'm saying? Some niggas was broke, niggas get some stimulus checks, niggas get some money, niggas is scamming,
right.
Niggas is doing certain things, you know what I'm saying? Niggas is worried, and niggas is appreciative, you know? And then, you know, like I said, I ended with Letter to the Streets, really dedicating it to Meg and my cuz. You feel me? So it's like that's the closeout, you know what I mean? And
I fuck with Letter to the Streets.
Thank you. Shout out to Yobi too.
The first 7 I could fuck with, like the LeBron interlude. That shit's fire too.
I got the video for that too. I got the video for that too.
What made you name it LeBron interlude?
I like to bet on the NBA games. And that's another thing. Like, I wanted to incorporate the things that we do in culture and commonly. And I bet on games all the time. That was game 5 of the Lakers and the Heat, the finals. I put 500 on that game. Nigga, that's the game Danny Green missed the wide over 3 when LeBron could just went to the hoop. Right. I was tight. My niggas, I was like, yo, we got to find a beat, son. And then I was just like, yo, you know what? I need to incorporate shit like this because that's how people connect your body of work to a certain time. I want people to, like, when they reflect back at this time, this album pops up to them. You know how you hear a song and you be like, oh shit, I worked at this job when this shit came out. I remember. I want people to connect with these emotions with the album. So it's like even things like watching the NBA in the bubble. A lot of niggas was betting on those games.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like LeBron in the loop.
How you feel about the bubble?
Wait till you hear KD's in the loop on part 2 though.
Oh, got a KD in the loop.
Come on, like
I
I
ain't
said,
gonna
now
lie.
I found a little something that I'm gonna keep doing.
I like that.
You feel
I
what
like
I'm saying?
that. I like that.
Kyrie's
That's
in the
dope.
loop, like certain
That's
shit
dope.
like that.
That's dope. That's dope.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
dope. That's dope.
Come
Yeah,
on.
how was the betting though? Cause I know, cause home court advantage. Was it? How was the spreads? Cause I'm not a gambler.
You're not again. I mean, it depends on what.
I'm saying, was it different? Cause it was in a bubble. Cause it's like
Yeah,
anything could go.
Yeah.
Not really. Not when.
It
Not
wasn't?
for the finals though. Niggas
Oh,
was
that was
on
just
some
for the
shit like the
finals.
Lakers is gonna beat the Heat.
Okay.
You
I
feel
was
what I'm
talking
saying?
about, like, the
So
regular joints.
they won 2 games. They still did good. They won 2 games. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like LeBron could have shut them
niggas
niggas
out.
down.
You know
And
what I'm saying?
I doubled it back though. Game 6, I
No,
got my
Portland
bread back.
made niggas mad money because they
Portland-
wasn't supposed to be there
Exactly. Portland won 8 straight. Phoenix was
to
like
get in. That's what I'm
certain
saying. Them
things.
first 12 games, I know the betting. A lot of niggas came up. a lot
that
of
shit
niggas,
that shit was lit, son. That shit was lit. But that's what I'm saying. It was a major part of some shit that niggas was doing this year. So I was like, yo, you know what? This is a dope way to include that.
When I was watching the documentaries or the like, you have the parts of you breaking down the songs.
Yeah, shit is
the
fire,
album
bro.
commentary.
I like that.
High quality
and,
shit.
And one of them when you had
You do that upstairs.
Yeah, that's right up there. That's dope.
Shout out to Fuego.
And your man Pep, right?
Yeah.
There's one where I think, is that the Method Man beat? I think I'm not sure if that's the Method Man one. Where I guess he was explaining to you that, you know, he usually give you beats. He's always trying to throw you some beats. And this particular time, P-Dot, this particular time, he's you picked the beat, but you told him, yo, I need you to
change the sample. Yeah.
What did you how did you? What
Yo,
made you
it was
do that?
crazy.
Like,
it
yo,
was
I
crazy
heard this
'cause
and
he
I'm
was
gonna
playing-
change
He was
this
playing
sample.
mad beats. I was dubbing his shit. Me and P Dot is cool, but I will dub your shit. Like, you play me some shit, I'm like, nah, next one. I don't want nobody to take it personal. I just know what I want to sound like.
Yeah.
You know, we went through maybe like 30, 40 beats, and then he played that one, and I heard the first like doom doom ch da doom doom ch da doom, and I said, and then they had a sample over it that cut that part out, and I was like, yo, why'd you do like I was just like, yo, why'd you do that? And my son is actually with me at the studio. So my son is dead. And this my son's like one of the first. My son was around me for the making of this album this time.
Oh, that's
This
dope.
is the first time he's been old enough to be around. So like he came
How
with me
old?
to listen. My son is 16.
Oh, that's dope.
You know what I'm
okay.
saying?
Yeah,
So
that's ill. That's ill.
yeah, so he came and he was sitting in the studio and I remember he was looking at me. He was like, damn, son, like you harsh, my nigga. Like you just dubbing this nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? But when I picked it, and then he heard what I said, and then when we were driving back, I was like, watch, he gonna take that sample out, and it's gonna knock harder, and I told him how to put the drums, because if you realize this album, I didn't want it to sound boom bap, even though I'm rapping. What I did was I kept a lot of my drums or loops like real current, but with grimy, still hip-hop vibes, and I felt like that's the sound I'm trying to create, really. It's like bodega trap. That's really what I want to do.
Oh,
You know what I'm
okay.
saying?
I like that.
So it's like, it's just like grimy shit, but it doesn't sound dated. It doesn't sound old. You know what I mean? Different drum patterns and shit. So with that one, nigga, once he did that, I told my son, I said, watch what I do. Boom, I laid it down. Boom, when I laid it down, then I got meth on it. And so like niggas seen the progress, like boom, the beat, remove the sample, add the drums, line it up, do the hook. He did the verse, got everything is broken down how that shit came. And my son seen that. My son was like, "Yo, that's crazy." And then Peter was like, "Yo, nigga, I had that beat for 6 years. Niggas was dubbing that shit for 6 years." So
Wow,
I'm
that's
like,
crazy.
yo,
And you made him go back and flip it a little bit,
that's it.
tweak it, and that's dope.
You gotta have that team around you.
Yeah.
I don't care if somebody might tell me like, "Yo, Cole, that line is a little." I don't mind that.
But you know what? That's funny you said that, because I just had this conversation.
I used to write for Billy. Billy used to write for me.
I just had this conversation like, yo, rappers be sensitive though. Like when you tell them like, like when they man this is.
Yo, to be honest with you, those are niggas that's not confident in what they like. I know I get crazy on
Those
tracks.
are insecure niggas.
So like Billy knows he gets crazy on tracks, right? So if Billy tells me like, nah, niggas just say it this way, I'm gonna be like, all right, that might make sense. Like it's not about Billy worrying about if my verse is better. No, we trying to create a song. I need your verse to be fire, and I need your verse to be fire. I'm confident. Like, I know the shit that I'm giving out is potent. He know it. So you feed off that. And when you in the studio with people like that, you know it.
Yeah.
You know when you're in the studio with people that are below you, or you know when you're in the studio with people on your level. That's guaranteed. Niggas definitely know that. Especially the niggas that got it. They know, like, yo, oh nah, he goes. And niggas vibe. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like that. When you confident like that, you ain't worried about that. It'd be those are young niggas that don't really know no better. They worried about that dumb shit.
Okay. So I see that you didn't drop the project yet on streaming platforms.
Tomorrow midnight.
The rollout, I like the rollout you did because you got the digital. Damn, I wish you would brought the
pre-orders.
Hold
on.
Oh, you got a package?
Hold on. I don't got a box. I don't got a box here.
You got a dope box that's out right now. Tell
Yeah.
people about the box.
I mean, the box is really like there's two options, right? I did a $20 option where it's like, yo, you fuck with me, I got an album for you, and I got some bonus tracks. Cash at me a dub. Yo, cool, I fuck with you, my nigga. Here, boom. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. That's chill. Now, if you really fuck with me, I got a $100 box. It's custom made. The box has my album artwork on it. It gets shipped to you. It got the Bodega Trap tape on it. Inside, you get this, which is the QR code, right? This card right here, you scan it right here. You get the album. You get the album commentary. You also are going to get any updates or whatever that I have. That's like, y'all get it ahead of time because I could just update this every time.
So the bonus track's not going to be on the streaming joint?
No. So the only way to have them bonus tracks is on this. Okay. This makes it more like a collector's item too. On top of that, inside the box, you're gonna get a piece of merch from me, either Bodega or Murder Ave hoodie, tee, hat. You don't know. It's whatever. And you also get an autographed piece of clothing that I wore in a battle. If I wore this hat versus this nigga or this jacket versus this nigga, autograph it. Boom. Nigga,
you got a lot of battles, nigga.
Nigga, yeah. So it's 100. It's 100 box. It's 100 box. Nigga, they're gone. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you, nigga. I have a bin that I had it in it, and I always knew
I like, damn, I ain't keep that shit.
I was really looking at it like one day I'm gonna figure out what I need to do with it. Like I told myself, one day I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna need to do with this stuff. But I would just always throw them in this one big ass bin. So, nigga, I did it right. I looked at it and I said, all right, that's $100. So that means if I get 100 people that fuck with me, that's 10 bands. I got 100 people that's gonna fuck with me and spend $1. All right, let me try this. Boom, I did it, my nigga. And mind you, the cost is not crazy.
Yeah.
For these, it's not crazy. For the boxes,
and you getting a lot of stuff.
Nigga, I'm at 78 pre-orders in 2 weeks.
That's dope, bro.
So I'm almost out already.
Yeah.
That's crazy,
that's
bro.
Great.
That's what's up.
So now, what I'm trying to see is,
and
that's not counting the 20, and that's not
that.
counting the $20 pre-orders either.
I like that.
Mad niggas sent me the dub just because they fuck with me. You
Yeah.
get what I'm saying? All right, cool. But what I'm doing now is like, all right, cool. Now I'm seeing the feedback from y'all, everybody else, the songs that niggas is fucking with. All right, cool. You know what? We're gonna take some of this bread. Now that I know it's gonna be official tomorrow, boom, let's go on these playlists. Let's get these shits into certain people's, the promos.
Right,
you know what I mean? And get the record service the right way. Now I got something to play with. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I learned that also from the Griselda niggas. I see how their merch sells, but I also try to incorporate pre-orders with it because niggas been pre-ordering since November, but I told everybody it won't be shipped out till December. All right, cool. So niggas pre-order. Yo, when it's ready, just send it to me. Here's the buck. Or here's the dub, whatever.
So they getting their shit on point.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And then you see how it updates because the episodes update every time I post it. So it's like you got the link already, even if you had it in November. If soon as you refresh it, you got all the new content. So you like, yo, I got it before anybody. This shit ain't out on public. The album's gonna be public on the 1st.
Okay.
So but the album commentary's not gonna be on YouTube yet.
So I heard this shit before the people.
Everybody.
Oh, okay.
That's why I sent it to you, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Everybody.
Oh, that's
you
that's
know
dope.
I
got exclusive.
Yeah, you got exclusives, man.
We gotta play another joint too.
Gosh.
That's a fact.
Play another joint for now.
You gonna play another joint?
Yo, what's one of your favorites?
Damn.
I got a favorite on there.
I'm gonna play, but hold on before you. Damn, who the fuck we just talking about? Oh yeah, the merch. Cause you always been doing like fire collector shit. Like I ain't gonna lie, that Coogee shit you did.
Oh yeah,
That was some pleasure. Yo, tell the people about the Coogee shit we did with was for the T-Top battle.
Yeah. For the T-Top battle, like I had to holler at my man Casper. You know, he's one of the best like designers that we have, like independent in the hood. Like Casper's like Top Rods, Viral Monarch, right? He's fire. So, you know, I had this old Coogee, but it was like a small. And it was at a vintage shop, and I got it or whatever like that because I was just like, yo, I like the fabric on it. So I copped it. The shit was like a little like $250 or whatever. It was an old ass Coogee.
It was original.
Yeah, it was original, but it was like for like a kid, like a kid Coogee. So then I was like, all right, cool. I'm like, yo, can I use this material to like put the Murder Ave shit through the pockets and all that? And I'm wondering if I could do it. So I call him and I tell him, and he's looking at me and he's like, you want to do the Coogee thing with that? I'm like, yeah. Now, if it was a Coogee that could fit me, I wasn't going to risk cutting up a Coogee that could fit me to see. But I got a kid's Coogee here. Fuck, I'm gonna do with it. Let's play with it, whatever. The nigga chopped it up. He put the Coogee stitching on the sleeves, on the wrist. He put the pocket as this pocket was the Coogee shit, and then he spelt Murder Ave with it. Nigga, that shit was crazy. And we was gonna do the whole hood, but it wouldn't have been ready for the battle because he was gonna just put the hood as Coogee stitching too. But that nigga's one of the illest of it. Then when it's shit like that, my nigga, that. Yeah. It's crazy. People kept asking me. People kept asking me, yo, I want one like that. So what I did was I went to a vintage store and I bought like 3 kids Coogees again. And I got maybe like 4 or 5 pre-orders, but that shit cost $450. I was charging $450 for that hoodie. I'm like, yo, nigga, I've got to cut up a Coogee. And I made it random. I said, yo, you don't know what Coogee design you're going to get. You just going to get a dope Coogee design. Like, you know what I mean? And the niggas was like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? That's so dope. It was like a little, like Supreme. Like Supreme throws out unique pieces and shit. I'm learning a little bit with that shit. Learning a little bit.
That's dope.
So we gonna go to a song?
Yeah, you wanna go to a song? Yeah, man. We was playing it before. Play If
I
Die.
What song should we play? Should I
play
If
I Die?
Play If I Die. Yo, you know what? Final 4 produced that. They upstairs too.
They produced.
I
like that joint.
I like If I Die.
I like that joint.
Number 7. All right. This is cool.
Yeah. So, Core, what's up with the battle? You ain't gonna battle no more, man?
Nah, son, I'll battle, son, but I'll be honest with you. Niggas is moving, huh?
You still on? Yeah, we still on.
Oh, they just acted like they cut. All right. Nah, nigga, I'll battle. I just feel like I want to be able to be motivated to write. Like I felt like I was trying to force myself to write. With the album, I don't feel like I'm forcing to write. So right now, all right, cool. Like
so you're more in the musical space right now.
Yeah, but it's not like I'm not paying attention. Like I'm still paying attention. It's just a matter of I want something that's really gonna benefit me. Like I need a chess move. Okay. I don't, you know what I mean? Like that's all. I just want a chess move. That's all. As long as it's a chess move, it's like, all right, cool. This makes sense. I got something to promote off this or something to build off of this, then I'm gonna do it. Okay. You know, and I'm starting to look at it like that. I'm starting to look at niggas like pieces on the chessboard instead of just this person and that person. Like, nah, I can move like this with this, and you know what I mean?
Even though I'm not a battle rapper type of guy, what's your top 5 battle raps of the year?
Of the year, I don't watch a lot of battle rap. That's the crazy thing.
Wow, that's crazy.
So I'll tell you, but there are certain rounds. I would say Mike P's round for Danny Myers because I was there. I would say Bill Collector's round for Danny Myers. Boom, that was crazy. I would say my third against Saga. I would say T-Top's second for Arsenal.
Yeah,
T-Top's second for Arsenal for sure.
Yeah, one more.
There's a lot of crazy rounds. That's what I'm saying. There's a couple of crazy rounds. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah. I don't know what else was like.
Rounds up there?
Mook Stir was crazy, but Mook Stir was crazy.
What was that sound about?
Nah, just I want if niggas is gonna keep coming at Tay Rock about that angle, no. That's the first round that Mook talked about that. All right, no, the third round, Mook's third is crazy.
Mook's third was crazy.
Mook's third is crazy. When he's talking about the doors and like, nigga, this is what I come back to.
The
and all
descriptiveness
that.
of that round was crazy.
Yeah.
But we about to get into another joint, though, off the Resolution album. Out
Battle
everywhere.
Rap community, please don't kill me.
You know what I'm saying? If I die, don't, I mean, my man Dutch, he just a visitor of the culture.
Yeah,
don't, you know what I mean? Through me, you know what I mean? But he be on it.
Nah,
he coming home.
He coming home today. He good.
I mean
good.
no harm. But we gonna play If I Die. Track 7.
Yeah. If I die tomorrow, don't panic, I've been past it. The game don't appreciate real, been had it. Don't rather give them seeds to grow, been planted. These rappers, they wake up broke with rich habits. Obsessed with this drip fashion and big rollies. That's why I keep this big fifth on me, this shit's corny. All for the internet clout and fake beef, 30 plus. But I heard your big homie was 18. Damn, you flagging, I'm not jacking. You ain't got status, boy, you're not valid. Actions speak louder than words and y'all capping. In this era of 6ix9ine, now y'all chatting. To the captain, they talking to the law. They quick to spill it all once they walking through that door. I'ma do this for the fam till they choke me in the floor. If I die, don't feel remorse, boy, I did it all. If I die tomorrow, don't pray for me. Just put $1 million in the safe for me. Make sure my fam live good. Pray my son will never lay awake for me. If I die tomorrow, if I die tomorrow, if I die tomorrow, if I die tomorrow. Nah, they don't wanna see you win. See, they don't hate you when you good. They only hate you when you great. That's why you gotta do you know, yeah. Yo, the goal is to stand out. Had it planned out. Rather cut an arm than beg for a handout. 10 toes down, what a man bout. Wasn't with us on the bus, you can't ride in the Lamb now. Brooklyn boy, repeat vibes. D-stream by, we used to sling pie. Switched up, went corporate now with street ties. Till I die, I'ma yell out free size. Shit wicked, see us all for the likes on the gram. But never write a kite for your man. There ain't no place when you starve. They hate you when you want, but show love when you buried and you gone. It's fucked up. If I die tomorrow, don't pray for me. Just put $1 million in the safe for me. Make sure my fam live good. Pray my son will never lay awake for me. If I die tomorrow, if I die tomorrow, if I die tomorrow, if I die tomorrow.
All right. That was track 7 of Resolutions, If I Die. And that's one of our favorites.
Yeah.
Like we all can say. How do you feel about that, John?
Nah, that record is one of my like most personal records. You know what I mean? It really felt like, alright, cool, like niggas ain't respecting me while I'm here, but it's like they always do that, you know what I mean? They hate you when you won, but show love when you buried and you gone. Like, I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so like that was really like where that came from. That's what inspired it. It's more like you said, niggas ain't getting their flowers. They just do. You know? So I played on that.
Yeah, we definitely gotta support niggas before their funeral, you know what I mean?
Big facts.
That's what we doing. You know how it is, man.
Yeah, so I wanted to ask you too, because since we're talking about the rap, battle rap, do you feel like it's a huge gap as it was 10 years ago?
What you mean, in which way?
Because, you know, we got the, you know, people like Sue Surf, you know what I'm saying, making real noise as far as crossing over to the industry.
You don't like Sue Surf?
As a person?
Yeah.
I don't care for him, but I don't have a problem with him. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like he's a bozo.
Because there's a video I stumbled upon. You was on your YouTube. I think it's on your one of your corner talks. I think you kind of was shitting on him in the battle.
Yeah. He's a bozo. He be talking crazy and then he do the same shit.
But right before that, because I'm not mistaken, there's a couple months before that, his album joint, you was probably one of the only battle rappers that his album release.
Yeah. And I went there on just on the strength because
Why
it's
you
like
bozo then? You went to
Nah, I'm not gonna say
I'm
bozo,
gonna tell
but
you
that's-
why, because you show your true colors after.
That's what I'm saying. That's
Okay,
kind
so
of
You
what-
feel
yeah,
what I'm
what
saying?
happened? So
I
what-
start
what-
you always with 100% respect. You feel what I'm saying? And as far as music, I was like, son is moving the same way I'm moving. All right, cool. Yeah, we're going to battle. But besides the battle, I have no problem. I'm going to support something in the culture that can catapult us. Pulled up, boom. And he showed love at it too. I mean, let me not act like he didn't, like, nigga was on it. Like, you know what I mean? We was macking. All that, cool. But then afterwards, it's like, when you're around everybody, when the cameras is on, you do too much. You feel me? And I don't move like that. I don't do too much. I really think about it like, nah, I'm not really going to
That was
talk crazy
genuine
about
love
you
right
on,
there.
on camera like this. You know what I mean? So once I seen him and he crossed that line, then it was all the gloves is off, nigga. Don't fuck up, because now I'm not going to hold back. And that's what it was. I popped a bottle on a nigga, all that. Like, what's up, nigga? Like that's what you get, nigga. That's your karma, nigga, because I'm really heavy on karma. I'm really heavy on giving niggas energy and keeping the same energy. And he don't do that.
Because I remember y'all was after the T-Top battle. He was like, yo, I'll battle. That call I seen tonight, I'll battle that call.
Yeah.
So it's like, within months, that shit, that's just, you know what I mean? So it's like, I'm not sure if it was battle rap or, you know what I mean? Like,
So did they battle? Y'all battled?
nah.
So is it gonna happen?
You gotta speak to that man.
So it's
He done lost his last 2 battles. He done choked. He's a commentator now.
did he retire? Because
He's podcast surf, man.
Because
He
I
ain't
don't
retired.
look. I don't follow battle
Nah,
rap.
he didn't retire. He just,
Sukasi.
he went into the crowd.
So
come
I
back.
did hear
Costas.
something about him
He waiting for the crowd to
retiring.
come
I don't
back.
know. Did I? I don't know. Am I wrong? Did I hear that? Because I heard that.
He is a commentator. Because, you know,
No, I heard about him retiring though. Battle rap. I don't know.
I don't think he was serious about that.
Oh, so all right. So look, I'm not. See, as long as I'm not making shit up, I don't want to sound crazy.
I don't
but I
think he
did
was
hear
serious
that.
about
Okay, all right.
I don't know. All I know is they know who to call.
You feel like he was overrated?
He been overrated. Come on, son. Inconsistency. I can't give you credit for inconsistency. Being consistent sets the standard for how nice you really are. Everybody can have a crazy verse if they writing 1 or 2 verses a year. Nigga, you better have a crazy verse.
Yeah.
Nigga, those are only 2 rhymes you did. It's when niggas is consistently giving you bars and consistently giving you dope and clever shit that you sit there and be like, yo, this nigga's nice. He just know how to put shit together. I don't give niggas credit for that. Not me.
And you feel like you say he lost to 40 and
40 and
Lux.
and Lux. Lux got him out of here.
That was a light Lux. That's me. That was the light Lux.
No comment, man. No comment. Lux won.
Wow. Yo, man. Yo, before we go, the year was crazy, man. Like, this year was wild. It was like a lot of deaths. You know what I mean? Marches. You know what I'm saying? The president changed. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things happened this year. What is going? This year is definitely going to go down in history. Do you feel like what is something that you're going to remember 20 years, 30 years from now?
I'm going to remember the pandemic.
What you going to tell your kids?
Just the pandemic, because shit really shut down. I
I
remember
ain't
when
gonna lie, niggas did not take it that. Niggas was
Niggas
like,
did
what?
not.
They shutting shit
Who was
down.
the
We went
first
to the
day? It was
battles.
San Francisco.
We went to the battles. Remember, we went to the battles, and I was like,
it was
yo.
right before that, bro.
Yeah, it's like, yo,
Everything
hold
was right
on.
before that.
Niggas can't go outside.
You got to wear masks.
I was on an
now,
album
everywhere.
run the week before. That's when the Gore 3 came out. We was on a press run that week before at Sirius. And nobody in the building took it serious. Like, nah, don't worry about that shit. We all talking about, Sway, remember, shit about to happen? You think it's going to close down? Everybody didn't believe in it. But it happened. But I got a part B to that question. 2020. What was another year before this one that is memorable for y'all?
Memorable?
2000.
As far as when you be like 2000, that far?
When he was going, I remember when it was like everybody was going to like, the year is going to end.
I do remember that. That is a memory. That is a memory.
And everybody's
That is a
buying
memory.
water and all the cans and all that shit. I remember that. Like,
See, I was gonna say 2001 because 9/11.
After 9/11.
Yeah.
After 9/11,
I
it
was
was
saying
like,
9/11.
let's
I'll
get
never
the
forget
fuck out this
2001.
year.
I remember where I was.
Yeah, because it was smoky. It was
Yeah.
still
I remember
fucked
that,
up out
yeah.
there and all
that
that.
year,
Word,
2001.
word.
I remember that. So damn, probably was that long.
And niggas was shook out there too. Niggas like, hold on, niggas don't want
That
no
was
other
a day
shit to
where
go
you
down.
see your parents worry, like, damn, like, you all right? Like, shit, like I ain't never seen you like this before. You gonna shut up for anything right now?
But I also want to shout out. Not only do I want to, I don't want to just shed light on the bad, but I also want to shout out the good too, because there's also a lot of people created this year. A lot of a lot of small brands came up.
It was a great reminder year.
Yeah, a lot of small
Focus
brands
on your priorities.
A lot of mom and pop shops was coming up. You know what I'm saying? The Uber Eats. You know what I'm saying? The drivers. Shout out
like
to
I said,
them.
you had to learn a hustle out of all this.
Yeah, everybody was hustling.
Yeah. You literally had to learn how.
Instacart came out like it's a new job. Like shout out to Instacart. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, look, see, see. Shout out to them too. Like so, it's also been a year to hustle too. So it's not only been it had its times. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. You just adapt.
Raffles. PS5 raffles.
Oh yeah, the PS5.
I made a lot of money on sneakers this year
Yeah,
too.
you got the sneaker
I made a lot of money on sneakers.
You was on your
this
sneaker
year.
raffle. Look,
Yeah.
the year of the raffles, a lot of raffles. You know what I'm
Very
saying?
profitable.
What's that? What's the new shit? Clubhouse.
Yeah, Clubhouse.
Clubhouse.
How you feel about Clubhouse?
Clubhouse is the new shit.
But it exposed a lot of niggas too, and it's good that shit happened right now, cause that shit made me look at a lot of people kind of like, damn, I ain't know you was like that. You know what I'm saying?
What you mean?
Yeah.
Cause it's like
Elaborate that. Yeah.
it's like
Talk your shit, cuz.
you could tell who's mad, who's unimportant in life, and never been around nobody important in life. Cause it's mad goofy shit that be going on. Like, yo, my nigga, just relax. You know what I mean? It's like you meet a celebrity and you're like, you know what I'm saying? Like starstruck and type shit like that. So it's like
They start fidgeting
yeah,
on the
it's
combo.
like it's not even that. It's just like it's
You
for
can tell
wrong
who's-
reasons.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not. You know what I mean? So it's like that shit was weird. That should be weird, yo.
Man, I don't know. I didn't get with it yet. OnlyFans came out this year. Yo, it's mad shit that came out that like,
OnlyFans came out this year. Was it before?
Nah, it been out, but it got hot.
it popped this
In
year
the
in
hood
the
this year.
pandemic.
But
in the
that shit been
pandemic-
out, though.
In the
That shit
pandemic,
open out.
In the
got
pandemic, OnlyFans popped.
And
OnlyFans
unemployment.
Unemployment popped.
Niggas
Unemployment.
got crazy.
We got another
it
Trump check
definitely
coming.
was a year to hustle. Yeah, this was the year of the new wave.
What about 21?
21?
Well, I gotta get used to saying that now. We're a couple days away. Yo, 2021,
2021.
Yeah, 2021, my nigga. You gonna still doing that? All right, me get
But
that
what
ready.
about the fact that it's
But-
2021?
2021. That shit flew, man. I ain't gonna lie, these last 10 years just flew, yo. I'm 30 this year. I just turned 30.
Damn.
Like, I'm looking at my
Welcome to the
niece
club.
dancing to Pop Smoke, and I'm getting kind of infuriated. You know what I mean? I don't like that shit. But, yeah, man, what's on the look forward to 2021 for?
Honestly, resolutions, setting a standard for the brand, setting a standard for the product, and I think like, the boxes and stuff like that was just an inclination of what I'm trying to do this year, and I'm really just trying to bridge the gap, like I said, with the music, with the clothing, with the lifestyle, and that's really what Cortez is focused on. And sidebar, I'm in a movie with Danny Glover.
Ooh.
That's how you gonna drop like
nah.
that? Like,
We gotta
but
talk.
that's something like
wait,
though,
hold
you
on,
heard?
wait.
That's something like though, you heard?
Wait, you
Holla.
just gonna drop that out lightly like that?
Yeah.
Just
something
out-
like, something like.
Really?
Yeah, something like.
What's you
I'm
want
a rapper. I'm not an actor in it. I'm a rapper in the movie, but I got good lines.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm in the scene with him, so it's good.
That's what's up.
Good
That's
kid.
what's up. That's big
exclusive.
things.
I like that. And I like how we ended. So, where can they find you? Give everybody your socials.
At Cortez_Bodega. If you want to email me at CortezPolitics@gmail.com. Look, man, hit me up. Follow social medias. I respond to people. I'm not Hollywood. I'm trying to work. That's it, man. Brooklyn, spread love. It's the Brooklyn way.
Yep.
And before we go, another thing too. This is like I said. This is the New Year's. We got our shots. I mean, let's give let's take a shot. Happy New Year, everybody! Grab
More
your
life, more
out to
blessings.
more life, yo! Shout out to S Street Media too. Shout out to us, man. We're gonna continue to go on. This is episode 60. We're gonna drop another 60 on them, and another 60, and we're gonna keep on going. You know what it is.
You
Nobody
already
put
know,
us on. It's your boy Dutch Real P, Father God in the building.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You
Shout
gotta
out to
shout
everybody.
out everybody in the building. You gotta shout out
And
everybody.
shout out to everybody in the building, man. Shout out to Kazi Inspired. They in the building. I got, as you see, I got the sweaters on. Shout out to the collectors, they in the building.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to the crew in the building. Shout out to my boy Sean in the building. You already know. Shout out to and I want to wish you guys a happy new year. Nothing but the more success. You know what I'm saying? More wealth, but stay healthy most importantly. You know what I mean? Stay healthy. We got to stay healthy. You know what I mean? Everybody, too, stay healthy. Man, stay healthy. Everybody stay healthy. That's what we got to do. Most importantly, we got to make it. You know what I mean? But again, this is Nobody Put Us On. It's episode 60. Happy New Year. And again, you can find us on YouTube,
everything,
SoundCloud,
Apple,
Anchor, Spotify, everything, everywhere. You know what I mean? Hit us up, man. Again, this is Nobody Put Us On. We up out here. Are we going to end it off with a song or we just out?
No, we out.
We out. Peace.